After yesterday's rain and a truncated day, better weather for day two. Ashwell Prince got going with a couple of decent shots on the bowling of Tim Bresnam, and Paul Horton went to his 50 with 7 fours. Ryan Sidebottom getting the ball to swing, and Horton and Prince had some anxious moments against him. Horton got the board ticking over again with a fine drive through the covers off Bresnam, which produced 3 runs. The same bowler was cut for 4 by Horton to take Lancashire to 119 for 2 from 37 overs. Meanwhile, Ashwell Prince was in trouble. He needed treatment for a back problem, clearly struggling but continued. His partner Paul Horton perished soon afterwards as he misjudged a Brooks delivery which swung back into him, and he was clean bowled for 66, the 3rd wicket down for 123 runs. Stephen Croft joined Ashwell Prince and he played watchfully for a time. He then did produce a 4 off Plunkett before tickling one down the leg side again off Plunkett to be caught by Johnny Bairstow for 5. All-rounder Tom Smith was the new batsman and he got off the mark with a 2. Prince was living dangerously. He edged Brooks down to 3rd man for 4 without being in control of the shot. Then the informed Liam Plunkett removed him, trapping him LBW for 29. Lancashire in trouble then at 155 for 5. The new partnership of Smith and Davis played confidently though for a time as Lancashire strove to avoid the loss of another wicket before lunch. And at lunch the Red Rose 178 for 5 from 57 overs. Yorkshire's morning this one, Smith 17, Davis on 13. Jack Brooks opened the bowling in the afternoon session with Lancashire on 178 for 5, Smith 17, Davis 13. And Davis looked to be a plucky performer, but his edge to a Brooks delivery was taken by Live at second slip. Lancashire now 183 for 6, Davis out for 12. Veteran Glenn Chappell joined Tom Smith, and another veteran, Ryan Sidebottom, had already left the field with a tight hamstring problem. That's bad news for Yorkshire because he bowled really well this morning. But the remaining pace bowlers troubled the Red Rose batsmen. A well-judged 3 runs brought up the 200 for Lancashire and a batting bonus point. Yorkshire introduced the spin duo Rashid and Williamson, and Tom Smith greeted Rashid with a reverse sweep 4. Rashid continued from the football stand end and Smith hit him for 6 over long on and then swept him for 4 to take Lancashire to 223 for 6. Lancashire were now getting into their stride, and the partnership between Smith and Chappell was reaping reward, with another batting bonus point as they reached 250. But then the breakthrough, as Brooks took his 3rd wicket, bowling Glenn Chappell comprehensively for 33 runs. Smith went to his half-century with 7 fours and a 6, but soon afterwards he was out. Played on to Jack Brooks this time. Smith gone for 54, and 4 wickets for the headband warrior. At tea, Lancashire 274 for 8, Hogg is 9, Ali is 6, 92 overs have been bowled. Kyle Hogg began the final session well with a fine drive for 4 off Jack Brooks. Both batsmen scored quite freely until Ali played a loose shot to cover and Andrew Hogg took the catch. A wicket for Brooks once again and Ali out for 12. Hogg then brought up 3 batting points for Lancashire with a flashing drive wide of the slips for 4 off Bresnam. The last pair showed defiance as Hogg was 47 not out when Plunkett trapped Kerrigan for 6. So Lancashire 325 all out, their best score in the first innings this season. Brooks 5 for 90 from 31 overs, Plunkett 4 for 74 from 21 overs and 3 balls. Alex Lees and Adam Live opened up for Yorkshire. Kyle Hogg bowled an expensive first over, 12 coming from it. Live, who's been in great form of late, started to play some extravagant shots, and Lees got on the act with a lovely straight drive for 4 off Hogg. Well, the weather had nearly decimated day one. We only had an hour and 45 minutes, and it had the final say here with rain falling at 5:40, and that meant it was all over for the day. Yorkshire then 29 for no wicket, 8 overs and 1 ball. Live 15 not out, and Lees unbeaten on 8.